Coming right up, the Thunder taking on the Raptors. For the Thunder, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech.
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. Here are the five for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Wagner in at the three, the small forward. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Bridges in at the four-man position.
We love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Bain. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to Trent. Siakam looking around. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Down low. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
So we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
One shot.
And Siakam, no good on that one. And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
And stolen by Siakam. Now the dish to Barnes. That's tipped. Here's Holmgren. Misses from short range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Holmgren with the steal. Trent against Bain. Holmgren the pass to Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Wagner on the wing. Passes it to Siakam. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Bain. Five on the clock, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Combined strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Van Vliet passes to Wagner. Bridges against Barnes. The pass to Trent. Launches a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. And here is Siakam. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent with it, guarded by Bain. Barnes passes to Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Here's Van Vliet, and again it's Toronto converting.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mitchell, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Mitchell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Leading by 5. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And then Mitchell with the double.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And Toronto making a change here. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. Okiki's checked in for Franz Wagner. And it's Whitehead in for Trent.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 3. Here he goes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
For Toronto.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Bridges shot good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Van Vliet passes to Okiki. Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. To the inside, unloads from 13. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Under trailing by 3. And here is Bain. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Whitehead passes to Van Vliet. Achua with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's Whitehead, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
Raptors foul. Whitehead. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Melton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. It's a tie ball game.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Toronto calls timeout. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Van Vliet finds Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. And Fred Van Vliet gets the 3.
3 points.
He has 7.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Melton, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Van Vliet passes to Okeke. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Jang. Pass to Robinson Earl. And close, he draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Whitehead passes to Van Vliet. Here's Whitehead. Latre. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Jang kicks to Melton. Back to Jang. And stolen by Jang. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Stolen. Now Jang passes it to Melton. For 3. No good that time. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Miles Bridges is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Whitehead with the rebound. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
The pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Trent's got 5 points so far. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Trent passes to Siakam. Shoots over Holmgren, and there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside, Bain. And the three off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Siakam kicks to Trent. Knocks it loose. For the three. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside, Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
There's so much to love about Miles Bridges. Great basketball frame, willing to clean up the glass, flat score it. There is plenty to like here.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the three. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Whitehead. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Raptors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Timeout for Oklahoma City. Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Battle.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Mitchell passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Bridges. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Whitehead passes to Trent. Raptors moving the ball around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. He can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Whitehead. Oh, that's blocked. And they recover it. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Trent. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Raptors. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Wagner. 10 points for Siakam.
Boy, Siakam with a hand in his face. Excellent concentration.
Outside, Bain. Kicks to Holmgren. They need this. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Raptors with the lead. Moves it up there for Siakam. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Feeds to Mitchell. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Siakam. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
And the Raptors call time here. And Greg Anthony for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Trent. Thunder shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Wagner against Mitchell. Bridges outside. Now here's Holmgren. He's covered closely. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 4-second violation. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Raptors, Achua. He's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Okeke subbed in for Wagner.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Achua, the pass to Okeke. There's Whitehead. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range. Whitehead's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Now, here's Melton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And here's Toronto. They're on a 14-5 run. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Melton. Pass to Pakusevsky. They get it again. Here's Robinson Earl. Nobody near Melton. Oh, good with the triple. Toronto leading by 5. Okeke. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes to VanVleet. Stripped away. Jang against VanVleet. And the pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Mann. Pass to Robinson Earl. The Thunder with another miss. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Jang. Here's Melton. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
VanVleet finds Achua. And falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Here's Melton. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Uncovered. That one wide left.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Pass to Pakusevsky. No good on the 3.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Passes it to VanVleet. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Achua in the corner. From the wing, and that one drops for him. Achua's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City for the Thunder. And 1:01 left here in the second. VanVleet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And you know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shea's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Back to Achua. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. 4 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Achua, no good. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to Chicago. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Toronto leading by 6. Okeke passes to Achua. Here's Van Vliet, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Raptors substitution, Gary Trent Jr.
Van Vliet outside. And here's Trent. Just 3 on the clock. Here's Boucher, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but it... And...
Here they come, fans. It's your
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Toronto right now, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Barnes, right side. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Siakam misses.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Second chance shot. Mitchell finds Bridges. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
It's going to take more than that to impede the progress of Miles Bridges. So adept, keeping his focus on the basket when he shoots it.
Pass to Wagner. It's Trent on the wing. The Thunder pull it in. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building. Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Van Vliet passes to Wagner. Now, here's Trent. Pass to Van Vliet. Unloads. Jump shot is good.
Fred Van Vliet.
11 points in the game.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Count it, good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. It's Trent on the wing. Barnes finds Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Almost, but it rolls out.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's Mitchell with the jam. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
All right, everybody.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Bridges outside. Mitchell against Wagner. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Raptors. Now Barnes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Nice defense from Wagner. Toronto trailing. Driving in and finished off by Wagner.
Well, you can see the fluidity on the drive by Franz Wagner. This guy very capable of putting it on the deck.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bain. Dishes it to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Van Vliet. Count that bucket.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Melton. There's the pass to Robinson Earl. Trains it from beyond the arc. Robinson Earl's got 7 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Now, that's about the frame of Gary Trent Jr. He can take any amount of contact, and that frame will hold up. Nicely done.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 2-point game. Boucher against Chang. Here's Pokusevski.
Sometimes when you're 7-foot-tall, folks, dunking is easy. Mr. Pokusevski in prime position.
And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Melton passes to Chang. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Chang. To the middle. Oklahoma City moving it around. Robinson Earl, no good. Raptors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Van Vliet against Melton. Fires the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. And stolen by Achua. Throws it up high. The dunk by Achua.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Wagner passes to Achua. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Achua. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Raptors making a change here. Okiki's checked in. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Robinson Earl, the pass to Pokusevski. And Boucher sends it back. Pass to Okiki. And Toronto turns it over again. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Melton passes to Jang. Passes it to Pokusevski. Drills it from outside. Pokusevski's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Trent outside. And the shot goes down. Trent's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Contested interior look for the young gun, Mr. Gary Trent Jr., making it look easy inside.
Here's Melton. The pass to Robinson Earl. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for the Thunder. Hawkins comes in for Melton. The Raptors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Trent finds Achua. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for Precious Achua.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
For your Thunder Girls Dance Team.
Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors lead by 4. And we're coming right back.
69.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Holmgren is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Payne in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
Pass to Trent. Lets it go with the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. No problems knocking that one down.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
During Desmond Bane's first season, Craig, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Wagner's checked in for the Raptors. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got his third assist on the night. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bridges outside. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, this is important that Miles Bridges continues to knock down shots from deep because it balances his ability to go off the dribble drive as well. Good to see him shoot it like this.
Trent finds Wagner, and the shot goes in.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Bane passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thanks, David. And they get it back. Another shot. Bridges with the board. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. Trent outside. Passes to Wagner. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Bane. Bridges outside. Misses the 3. Raptors trail by 6. Inside. Here's Barnes. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bane kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam left side. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Siakam. It's deflected.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to Holmgren.
Mitchell. Second.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Raptors trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bing. Poke loose. And here's Trent. Pass to Van Vliet. To the inside. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Fred Van Vliet.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. And that shows the level of his focus and consistency. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Trent passes to Siakam. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 4. Wagner against Mitchell. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Wagner. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 now on the night. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Toronto ball.
The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Siakam left side. Passes it to Trent. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks to Holmgren. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Van Vliet with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And on the offensive end, Siakam is so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery. embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Barnes outside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 1. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes against Bridges. Siakam trying to free himself up. Bridges with the ball. Now the Thunder with it. They lead by 1. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. At the top of the key, Holmgren. 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up the play to make it happen.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels it's not the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so here's Toronto. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Wagner in at the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Did you just see
what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Siakam inside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Holmgren kicks to Bridges. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Trent with it. Now defended by Bain. A fader. Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Wagner against Mitchell. Holmgren wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Trent with the wide open look and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
There's the pass to Bridges. Trent against Bain. Back to Bridges. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
High stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Trent with it. Bridges covering. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
This guy, Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
And the Raptors miss again.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Bridges. Will it go? It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Barnes.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Right side, Bain. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 5. 51 seconds left in overtime.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone. Make some noise.
Over Bridges, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
That one miss was huge. A chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Barnes down low. He's against Bridges. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
The Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line. Add to your lead.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's winning with anticipation.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy
just getting it to overtime. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire. But to give them credit, they were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.